Ladies and gentlemen, we are welcoming you again to our YouTube channel, that is Newton Nyasemi Ordained. And today we are going to talk about the trending issue in the country of Kenya right now. It's all about the Generation Z that is ongoing with the demos everywhere. And I'm here with my brother.
Yeah.
You can introduce yourself.
I'm Angwenye Shadraka,
Yes.
and this is the right opportunity to air our grievances and to talk about what is trending in our nation, Kenya.
Okay.
And see the do's and the don'ts.
Okay, so Mr. Shadrack.
Yes, sir.
You have seen from the recent past young people demonstrating all over the streets of this country of Kenya.
Yes, sir.
And they are doing a lot of dramas here and there.
And lots of distractions.
The other day you saw them going live with coffins.
Yeah.
Putting them on the roads. I don't know, what is your take about the demos that are ongoing right now?
You know, since they started the notion that reject finance bill,
Yes.
it was so clear that what they needed, what the Gen Zs needed,
Okay.
is the finance bill to be rejected.
Yeah.
But as time went by, it has come to attention that there is an infiltration of some goons, they call them goons, who are inciting the Gen Zs,
Okay.
the protesters, to do destruction of properties. Like yesterday, let's take the clear picture of what happened.
Yeah.
We saw a lorry, I can't say the number plate,
Okay.
but it was captured live on camera that it was brought, and when it was opened, we saw that they were off lighting. They were bringing down coffins, man. Coffins.
So you see now, when such incidents or happen,
Yeah.
a lot of things we ring in our mind.
Yeah, we get up with mixed reactions.
You see now, the first thing is, where is the culture of the people? Because the coffin is meant maybe for the dead bodies.
Yeah.
But now, as much as we raise our grievances as young people,
Yes.
so the question is, what is this that the young generation, what is this that they want apart from the finance bill that was rejected?
You see, from the start, as I said earlier, that the protests usually resumed at 8 and they come to a conclusion at around 4. Then from the recent days, we've seen that after 4, there is another group that comes in, whereby we see the distractions are usually done at that time. We see many things, dark things happening at that time. The issue here is that the youths are protesting for the rights, but inside the youths, I don't know what to call them, but I don't know, but it has come. It's almost clear that there are people inciting distractions. This is destroying businesses. Transportation has been stopped. Nobody is ready to open his business on a day whereby there is chaos.
Yeah.
You see, the issue of coffins, as an African culture, we respect coffins are for corpses, right?
Yeah.
But seeing coffins live on the street, they are placed outside the government officials' residences.
Yeah.
This shows that the people, it's not only about the finance bill. It's clear that this is an opposition to the government.
Okay, that is your take.
Yeah, that is my take.
Maybe, the ongoing demonstration,
Yes.
they have been now taken advantage. Maybe those goons that have taken advantage of the demonstration that are ongoing.
Yeah.
So they enter into the groups of young people who are demonstrating
Exactly.
to do a lot of drama
Yeah.
that is crime oriented.
Yes.
So actually the question is, and I will constantly ask this question,
Yeah.
when the president withdrew from signing the finance bill and said that we are going back to now have a round table
Yes.
and talk about the current issues of Kenya right now. You saw the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua also speaking from Mombasa.
Yes.
He was also trying to throw words to the NIS, those Nordin Hajj.
Yes.
Now, right now, the young people are planning demonstrations on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
After the finance bill the war to bring or reject the finance bill,
Yeah.
the Gen Z emerged victorious.
Yes.
The question is, what is this that they want apart from withdrawing or whatever they called the finance bill?
You know, from the social media platforms, it's quite clear that they are quoting Bible now.
Yeah.
They say wakati Zakayo alishuka, Yesu alimtembelea kwake.
Yeah.
That's why they're incited to marching towards State House.
Okay.
You see, it's all about through my understanding, I can see that the thing here, they no longer want Ruto.
Okay.
All that they claim is that Ruto has been lying about this, lying about that. They say that the only time they see Ruto, it's either he is lying or flying.
Okay, the other day you saw journalists who went to State House.
Yes.
To ask the president some questions on behalf of the public.
Yeah.
The president was very keen on the question of the 12-year-old boy who was shot with bullets, more than 2 bullets.
They were almost 8.
Yeah, now and the boy died actually.
Yeah.
And the feedback or the response of the president was, the president is not apologetic. He rather said that I'm going to get the parent to that young boy and explain to him what happened and why it happened.
Yes.
A question to you, brother.
Yeah.
Don't you feel that when the president said that those people who penetrated to parliament were criminals, most young people, they were like, you calling us criminals when we are fighting for our grievances. And now in every demonstrations you will hear a case of one person shot dead, a lot of increased number of people nursing injuries. Okay, now the war between the public and the police, when are we going to stop this war?
Okay, I've heard you keenly. You say that from the president's response concerning the child that was shot during the demonstrations, is that normally we are all human beings and we ought to look for ways to get ourselves out of trouble. You see, the president himself, you see the panel that was sent to question him, you see the way they were strict on him, of which is good, of which is right, and they were, what they carried is the questionnaire that was being sent, and largely it was in the questions that were incorporated in the questionnaires of the public opinions, right? You see, the president's response shows that he is a human being. You know, there is a way that in your life you may find yourself in a mess. You may never, if you see clearly that interview, once he was asked so many questions, his face tried to shift the mood, the atmosphere tried to shift, but he tried to control himself in front of the screen. So the response he gave was a symbol that he never wanted to get himself much trouble. You see, he said that I think he's alive. That was the response, that I think he's alive. So, meaning that he is not much concerned, he is not much informed about the people that are dying, the people that died. You see, the question, the thing here is that once the demonstrations are ongoing, there is that engagement between the public and the police officers. You see, there is a time I was heading home from work. Then I got involved in such demonstrations. So I came out of nowhere. So the demonstrations were going on, and it happened that I'm in the middle of the demonstrations. So the tear gases were being thrown. So I got involved in the scenario. This means that maybe let's take an instance that I was shot, and I was coming from work. I wasn't involved in the demonstrations. You see, that's the case whereby we see the young people being shot in the demonstrations. You see, the president's response is that, you see, the child was shot, right? He's dead. Yes, the parents are grieving, are mourning each and every day. They are blaming the government, right? You see, the people are the ones that pressurized He doesn't know what happened. He wasn't there in the field to explain what happened. The response he gave is to avoid much questioning.
Okay.
And we see this case whereby you said that that the Gen Zs are saying that the president is not much concerned about their well-being. He's not taking into consideration what they say. As a human being, you ought to look for ways to defend yourself. He said that Gen Z is this, Gen Z is that. What did he say? In my house, I've got many youths. Right? He said, I've got many youths. Right? Yes, you got youths, we know. But the fact is that once we have the right way to communicate, you see, those young people headed to the parliament, then they took over, they took charge.
Okay.
They took charge, they made it that it was their platform. Yes, that made the president at least to hear them. He finally heard them.
So, to cut you short,
Yeah.
From your explanation, you're
Yes.
trying to say that the president is trying to defend himself.
Yeah, he's defending himself. That is
So,
clear.
so the question is,
Yes.
by the president trying to defend himself, and Gen Z, they are busy. They want
They are
him to
pressurizing.
they want him to come out openly
Yeah.
and show accountability and transparency.
Yeah.
Because of the interest of time, I want us to go to the next episode and talk about this issue. And next episode, we're going to talk about a question whether, because most Gen Z nowadays, this time they are saying they don't want leaders.
Yeah.
Now we are going to talk about is it a good thing to have leaders who will represent the grievances of the Gen Z to the president, or what is your take?
Right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Newton Nyasemi Otained. We are going to get to another episode and talk more about this issue.
Stay tuned.
Thank you.